everyone. Hello dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing well at home. Now it's time for our maths lecture. So students, let us begin. In our last lecture we started chapter 7 shapes. So let's continue with the same chapter. All of you open your book, page number 87. All of you open your book, page number 87. Now the first question is, identify the following 2D shapes. See students, this page number 87, let's revise. Portion will remain in book only, no need to note down in classwork copy. Okay students, now 2D shapes and 3D shapes you learn in your class second, in your previous class. So let's revise. Look at the first picture. The first picture is a ring and circle. We know that a round shape is circle. So for this we will write circle. Picture B is a monitor and monitor is of rectangular shape. So we will write rectangle. The question C, option C is a notepad kind of something. This is also rectangle. If something is round, that means its shape is circle. If the shape is having 4 sides and all the 4 sides are equal, then it means shape is a square, and if opposite sides are equal, then the shape is rectangular. And if a shape is having 3 sides, then the shape is called as triangle. Now picture D is a window, that is of a square shape. So we will write square. So ring is circle, monitor is rectangle, the notepad kind of thing, whatever is drawn there, that is also rectangle, and the window is square. Now question number 2. Question number 2 is count and color the shapes. So first of all, let me draw some bigger kind of thing is given. is triangle. So 1 and 2. There are two triangles. So in front of triangles we will write 2. Now the next one is rectangle. 1 and 2. So there are two rectangles. So we had written the name of shape also and the number of shapes also. Now you need to color this one. In which manner you will color? All the circles should have same color. All the squares should have same color. All the triangles should have same color and all the rectangles should have same color. So all of you take out your colors. Color should be the wax or crayon colors or pencil colors. Color the picture in the book only. Do it fast. First of all, we had counted all the shapes. Then we had written about those shapes. Now it's time to color those shapes. Do it quickly. Color properly. Your book should not look messy. are done with the writing or coloring. Now let's move further. Next question, all of you. Read next question. So the next question is write the name of the following 3D shapes. In question number 1 we had written the names of 2D shapes. Now we'll write the names of 3D shapes. See, picture A is ice cube. An ice cube is in shape of cube. So we will write cube below it. Now look at picture B. It is a matchbox and matchbox is in shape of cuboid. So we will write cuboid. Now the next one is globe, which is in shape of sphere. Now the next one is juice can, which is cylindrical in shape. So we will write cylinder. Now the next one is cap kind of something, birthday cap kind of something. So it is cone in shape. So the answer for A is cube, B is cuboid, C is sphere, D is cylinder and E is cone. So note down this much, students. Okay students, so now let's move further. All of you open page number 88. So on page number 88, at downside a question is given. Draw any figure with 2 straight lines and 1 curved line. See, it depends on your creativity how you want to solve this. You need to make a figure and the condition is there must be 2 straight lines and 1 curved line. So 2 straight line and 1 curved line. See, this is what I thought about when I read the questions. So you can make different anything also, but the condition is there should be 2 straight lines and 1 curved lines. So this also you need to do in book only. Now students, we had learned about lines. If you want, a line is made from infinite points. Infinite means so many which we cannot count. Okay. So there are 2 kinds of lines, straight lines and curved lines. Now, the something which we are going to learn is new for you all. This is a line. This is also a line. If the distance between these 2 lines at any point, suppose this here means at any point the distance between these 2 lines the distance should not be changed. Then this kind of line called as parallel line. This kind of line we call them as parallel lines. They never meet each other. Okay, and the distance between them is same at any point. Understood? These kind of lines are called parallel line. Now, if lines cross each other at any point, if lines are crossing each other at any point, then these kind of lines are called intersecting line. If the lines are crossing each other at any point, then the line is called as intersecting lines, and this point where they are crossing each other is called as intersection point. Intersecting lines and intersection point. And parallel lines never intersect. Parallel lines never intersect. They do not cross each other. So the new terms which we learn today is parallel lines and intersecting lines, intersection point. One more thing which we are going to learn is line segment. What is a line segment? Suppose this is a line. Now I have taken 2 points on the line. Suppose this is P and this is N. So the distance between these 2 points on the line is called the line segment. Or in other manner we can say that the shortest distance. Now if I will say the distance between these 2 points, then you may take distance like this also, somebody may take distance like this also, but the shortest distance between 2 points is called as line segment. Okay students? Now what is the method of making line segment is having particular length. A line may be of infinite length, but a line segment is having some length, fixed length. Now if I tell you to make a line segment of 5 centimeters, then how you will make? You will take your scale, all of you, take your scale. This is how your scale looks like, starting from 0 centimeters, 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter, up to 15 centimeters. And between each centimeter there are 10 subsections. So if I tell you to make 4 centimeter segment, then what you will do? You will take this scale, you will stop at here. 2 points you will mark and make a line segment. This is how you will make. Now what if I tell you to make a line segment of 3.7 centimeter? So starting from 0, 3 is here. Now we will count the small lines. There are 10 lines between every 2 numbers. So there should be 10 lines between 3 to 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I am asking you to make 3.7 centimeter long line segment. So this is 3. Now from 3, after 3, 0.7 is written there. So we will count 7 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So here is the 7. We will make a dot here and at this starting point. And we will make a line segment. So this is the way of making line segment. Put the ruler, mark 2 points and make the line. Okay students? Exercise 7.1. So all of you open your notebook. Open your notebook, dear students. We are going to start exercise 7.1. Exercise 7.1. Question number 1 is join the following points by using either a straight line or curved line. Write down the question with me. Question number 1. Join the following points. Join the following points by using either a straight line or curved line. They have given following points: PQ, XY, AB, ST and MN. Okay students, now they have given a box here and 2 points are there, P and Q. Now question is, we need to join these points. Either we can make a straight line or curved line. So depending on us, I have made a curved line like this. You can make any kind of line of your choice, either straight or curved. Now the next one is point X and Y. So here I am making a straight line. See students, if you are making a straight line, then do use of scale or ruler. Do not make a straight line with the running hand. So the next points are S and T. So this is how I am making a curved line between S and T. Now the next points are A and B. Now I am making a curved line like this. Okay students. Now next points are M and N. For joining M and N, I am using a straight line. So see students, the question number 1 totally depends on your choice, how you want to do it. All of you do it quickly. students, you are done. So let's move further. All of you read question number 2. Okay, so question number 2 is measure the following line segments and write their length. See, we just learned how to measure the length of line segments. So this is what we just need to do in the question number 2. So all of you write question with me. Measure the following line segments measure the following line segments and write their lengths. So the first segment they have given is A and B. AB segment they have given. Now what you will do? Put a scale like this and starting from point A, put a scale in the manner and mark the point of point B. And now see what is the number and how many point lines after the bigger number is there. So if you measure like this, which we just learned, you will be get to know that line segment AB is of 4.6 centimeters. One more thing, what is the way of representing line segment? Suppose here line segment AB is given there. So we will write line segment AB like this. So the length of line segment AB after measuring is 4.6 centimeter. Now the next line segment CD. Length of line segment CD is 3.7 centimeter. See students, I am just writing the answers directly. What you need to do is you need to measure the length of line segment and check your answer with this one. And the last line segment is PQ. So the length of PQ is 6.2 centimeter. All of you do this much? So I hope students you are done. Now in question number 3, draw the line segments of the following length. See the vice versa of question number 2. In the question number 3, the lengths are given. So what you need to do? Just put a scale on the copy. Suppose the first line segment AB is 7.5 centimeter. Make a mark on starting of the scale and make the second mark on 7.5 centimeter and run the pencil over it. So this is how you will be able to make line segments. So question number 3 is your homework, dear students. Do by your own question number 3. So this is what for today's lecture. We will meet in next lecture. Till then, bye bye students. Stay home, stay safe and keep practicing.